day of spring, 1st September 2018. Yes, we are corresponding with the Islamic date. That is the 20th of Zulhijjah 1439. If you're listening to us via our frequencies, it'll be 90.4 FM in Durban as well as in Pietermaritzburg. There'll be 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. But if you're listening to us via our audio stream, which you should be, it is www.alansar.co.za. Not forgetting that Radio Al Ansaar is now on satellite, so you have no excuse not to listen to the Weekend Vibe on Saturdays as well as Sundays. It is the second hour of the show, and today is all about motivating and inspiring you, and we have young individuals to do just that. In studio with me, there's a young man who was born in a rural area but grew up in Durban. His dream was to be a writer. In 2015, he wrote his book titled God Lacks Nothing, Why Do You Lack?, which he released this year in June. He is a member of the Fanelesibonge youth organization, which the organization aims to equip young people to become entrepreneurs. He's also co-founder of Growth Magazine, and he is also a motivational speaker. Welcoming another young, amazing guy in studio today to the Weekend Vibe. Hello then, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. And you? How are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm lovely. How did you spend your first day of spring before you came here?
I was selling more fire. It's all about hustling. And the good thing is September is my pet month, you know.
That's
so
lovely.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Absolutely wonderful indeed. All right, before we get into the interview for this particular afternoon, I want the listeners, and I want to know a little bit more about you. So tell us, who is Fanelesibonge?
Yeah, Fanelesibonge Ndlovu is a young man with big dreams. I'm a student at Durban University of Technology. I'm studying analytical chemistry. Fanelesibonge Ndlovu is just a young man with big dreams. That's all I can say.
That's all you can say. So little about yourself.
Yeah.
If somebody has to ask you, tell me about Bibi Amina, I'll make you sit there for one whole day so you can listen. I'm just joking. All right, so when and how did you discover your passion for writing?
Now, it was back like in 2015. The book I wrote it in 2015. So I was always like exposing this thing of reading, you know. First of all, I was introduced by my friend, Pilani Mpele, who introduced me in the culture of reading. This guy used to read books, like novels, you know. He used to read books and come to me, Fanele, I was reading this novel, and this novel was great, you know. You should try reading sometimes. So I was introduced in that way, and I started reading books, you know. And when I was reading books, it was novels at that time, you know. It was novels. And I quitted like reading novels because they were playing with my emotions, you know. I ended up crying without knowing why I am crying, you know. So I said to myself, let me read another books, you know, type of books, you know. So I started reading books like spiritual books, inspirational books, motivational books, self-development books. So I then said to myself, no, I want to be a writer.
Oh, wow.
I want to be a writer.
That's a huge step right there.
Yeah. I want to be a writer because I want to tell my story out there to people, you know. Because I'm a person who likes to voice my opinion out there to people. So 2015, that was the year I started writing my book then. You know.
So tell me, what normally, like a lot of people have certain genres that they like to write in.
Yes.
So tell me, what do you mostly like to write about?
Like I write about inspirational stuff, something that will motivate people, something that will give people hope, something that will make people to want to like discover their purpose and also to achieve their dreams, you know.
Absolutely wonderful. So I have this amazing copy in my hand, and it is titled God Lacks Nothing, Why Do You Lack?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about this recent release.
Yeah, this book, it's aimed at motivating people, reminding people their true identity, you know, telling people that they can do it. You know, there was one thing that I was looking at before I wrote this book. I was like, why people are suffering? You know, why people are suffering. We see some people are poor, you know, some people live in poverty. So I said to myself, why is that, you know? And there was an answer. It's because people don't follow principles. And I said to myself, what are principles that people need to follow? And then I wrote about those principles, because the thing is, we are born and we are created with God, and we are God's image. So I was telling myself, we are God's image, we're born to win, we are special, because God didn't create us just for fun. We have a special purpose, we have a special role that we need to play here on earth.
Absolutely, indeed. Beautiful indeed. So tell us, I want to know, before we go on, how much will these books cost if you have to sell them to someone?
It's 180.
180. Guys, that is purely South African talent here, and I think that 180 is a bit too small. You should make it 200 rand. Let them pay.
Yeah, a lot of people, they say 180 is too small, because when they read it, it's like
fantastic. Do I get to keep this copy, by the way?
Yeah, you will.
Alrighty. So I want to know, why do you feel it's important for people to grab a copy of this book? What do you think it will change in their lives, and what do you think that they might have a different perspective of after reading this book?
This book will make you to be positive. This book will make you to discover your purpose, because I believe that we all have a special role that we need to play. This book will make you to achieve your dreams. It will motivate you. It will serve as a daily motivation, because the truth about it is that sometimes we get demotivated, and we need people who will motivate us. This book is a guide in motivating other people.
Indeed. So this book is titled God is Lacking. Why this title, God is Lacking?
God lacks nothing.
Sorry, apologies. God lacks nothing. Why do you lack? So tell me, why this title?
Now, this title came because I was thinking that we are made with God's image, meaning that we are very much like God. So we are gods on earth, So I was asking myself, why do we lack if we say we are made with God's image? We lack because we don't follow principles. Principles that will make us successful, because we need to follow principles so that we can be successful in life.
Absolutely. All right, thank you so much. But before we go, I want you to tell the listeners, or rather tell young aspiring artists out there, writers out there, basically give them advice and tell them what they should do to become the writer that they always wanted to be.
First of all, I would like to say, you're never too young or too old to achieve your dreams. A lot of young people, they underestimate themselves. They underestimate them. They look at where they were born. They look at where they are staying right now. They look at their current situation, So what I can say is that go there, make it sure that you achieve your dreams. You can actually be anything that you want in life. It's all in your mind.
It's all within your mind.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Fanele Ndlovu.
Yes.
For coming through. I got the name right.
Yeah,
but I wish I got the full name correct, But anyway, with practice, we'll always make perfect. So thank you so much for coming in, and we're hoping that when you release your second book, you come back here, and when you release your third book, you come back here, and your fourth book, and so on. So we want to see you come with a collection of Fanele Ndlovu books.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. May God bless you, and may you have a successful career and journey indeed.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. Yes, indeed, it's